The Seattle, Oregon, Idaho, and Washington State Wine Awards are proud to highlight our stellar 2021 evaluation panel.
My name is Cyril Frechier. I'm actually partner at LNG Distributors, which is a small wine importing and distribution company based in Kent, Washington. Washington wine's been part of my life for many years. I've been in Washington, living in Washington for close to 30 years now. And it's always kind of a pleasure for me to kind of see what's going on. It's an opportunity to see what's going on with our industry in Washington and other, Oregon and Idaho as well.
Just like in years past, this year's tasting team features a world of experience, wine knowledge that is beyond compare, and expertise with Pacific Northwest varietals.
I live in Washington, so it's a local industry. It's a very important industry in our state. And as you know, the industry's been growing. It's started, quite a few decades ago, but it keeps on getting better. As just when we think about Europe or the old world, we're looking at upwards of centuries, and here we're still at the beginning, and so seeing the evolution on a somewhat yearly basis. So it's pretty interesting and very good.
Over a 2-day evaluation process, the panel ends up tasting nearly 1,000 entries in a single blind format, along with Pacific Northwest cider and Perry.
It's a challenge. It's a lot of wine. Quality is really up and down the ladder, and but again, I think the best producers, the best wines tend to stand out eventually, and so it's a great way to kind of discover kind of up and coming producers that you once you know what the wines are, obviously, but so it's good. It's just to kind of see the progression of the industry and how hopefully and then eventually find out who's really kind of making some great wines that are going to last.
Each member of the panel has different approaches to tasting, pacing, and palate cleanse, as well as favorite aspects of the evaluation process.
Being able to kind of judge the wine on its own merits without trying to kind of compare it too much. But there's such a thing as, balance is key. It's like if the wine is balanced in finish, this is kind of what's going to define characterize a great wine as opposed to just a, basic drinking wine, I guess. Hydration, super important. I usually spit twice, which I learned over the years to kind of try to really get that, that residual alcohol out of my mouth. And then eating a bit of food in between, and definitely, trying to start with a good breakfast, number one. Before you even get here to any tasting, you should have food in your stomach. Otherwise, you're done. It's not going to be a good day.
Cheers to great Pacific Northwest wine, Perry, and cider.